In this video, I am going to show some amazing things that can be done in Excel without using formulas. We have a sales data range here, and we need to filter the data based on product. But at the same time, we also need a graph that shows the sales done by the salesperson. Let's first convert this data range to table. Click anywhere in the data range and press Ctrl T. Make sure that my table has headers is ticked. So we have the data range converted to the table now. To filter the data based on product, click anywhere in this cell, in this data range, go to table design and click on insert slicer. So this will give you the list of the headers. We'll tick on product and click OK. So you have the slicer ready over here. Based on the selection of the product, you will be able to filter the data. So just clear the filters. We also need a graph that shows the sales done by the salesperson. To do that, we'll just select the sales, all these cells in the sales. We'll go to insert, select any of the graph. I'll keep the graph beside the slices. Let's first format the chart area. In the properties, we'll select don't move or size with cells. Now when we click on any of the product in the slicer, we'll be able to see the sales done by the salesperson in the graph itself. And the graph will be changing based on the data of the product. But I don't want to see these numbers over here. Instead, I would like to see the names of the salesperson. So I'll select the graph and click on select data. Click on edit and I'll select the salesperson column over here and click OK. So you'll be able to see the salesperson name over here in the chart itself, in the graph itself. Now when I click on any of the product in the slicer, I'll be able to see the changes in the graph based on the sales done by the salesperson. So that is how you can use a slicer and a graph to see the data. Let's move to the next sheet. In this sheet we have got list 1 and list 2 which have got some names. List 2 has got some similar names which are in list 1 and I need to find the duplicate names which are in list 1 and which are also in list 2. So one of the thing is like you can use the VLOOKUP formula to find the duplicate names over here. But the second and easiest way is you need to just select the list of the names in the list 1, press Ctrl and select the names in list 2. We'll go to conditional formatting, click on highlight cell rules and click on duplicate values. So you'll get two options here to format cells that contains duplicate or unique. So if you click on unique and click on OK, you will be able to see only the unique records which are not there in the list 1. And suppose if I want to, I'll first clear the rules. And if I need to find the duplicates, so I'll click on duplicate values. You can change the color. So I'll just keep it red. and I need to see the duplicate record. So I'll just select duplicate instead of unique and click OK. So that will show me all the duplicate values which are there in list 1 and in list 2. Let's move to the third sheet. In this sheet we have got the sales data where column E shows that the amount and the product sold by the salesperson is in dollars, and we need to convert this amount into INR. So the dollar to INR is 83, and the first thing what we can do is we can multiply the amount by 83 and we can just drag it, so that will be a formula. The very simplest way is select the cells or select the amount, copy it, and we'll just paste it here. We'll paste the values. We'll copy this 83. Again, we'll select all the cells in amount in INR column. Go to paste special. We'll select multiply over here and we'll click on OK. So you will see that 47,400 has been multiplied by 83, and this is the amount in INR. But you need to make a note that if you change 83 to 85, the values won't change in these cells because it is one-time transaction. So every time if you need to convert the dollar amount to INR, you will have to repeat the steps which we did earlier.